Hey guys, I just made a video of the what if, but I just found out the audio wasn't working. So I kind of mad because of that, but I'm gonna do it over again though. But yeah, as you could see by the title, the video and the picture, the video is what if Deku had an energy quirk, a energy quirk. So the quirk is basically an electricity quirk mixed in with like energy, basically energy. Like you see, like you know, like you could tell, like it's mixed in like and lightning and like whatever type of other energy I could put in there. Let's just say like I don't know, like kind of like you can see like the aura that Goku has, like when he goes Super Saiyan God. um that type of aura, like that say that type of aura is mixed in with that like Deku's kind of quirk. So just say that. So yeah, his quirk. So his quirk will evolve through time and training. So yeah, his he'll awaken his quirk when Bakugo is bullying him. Bakugo it throws an explosion. So Deku like did a reflex, and he did a reflex because that explosion was strong. So Deku's quirk awakens, and then like a shield, like a barrier pops around him, and the explosion went away. Like the explosion hit the barrier, but it didn't really do nothing to the barrier. And they actually Bakugo says, "Wait, what is that? What is that, Deku?" So Deku's like, I don't know what this is." And I don't like he's like, I don't know what this is, so I don't know how to turn it off. How I turn it off? And like, and Balco was like, I don't know, nerd. So, and then like, so Deku actually goes home with that shield around him. Deku, he ran into his mom with the shield around him. Well, not like ran into her, but like ran in, like went home and seen his mom. His mom says, what is that around you, sweetheart?" So Deku says, "I awakened my quirk and I don't know how to turn it off." And from so Deku actually tells his mom what happened, and then she's actually happy that he has a quirk, but actually not happy because Bakugo is still bullying Deku. So Deku. So we're gonna skip to the time. Well, no, we're not gonna skip right now. They went to the quirk doctor, and then the quirk doctor actually tells them that if anybody touches, like, the quirk is basically energy lightning. So if anybody touches the quirk, like that shield, they will get hurt. And uh um Deku's mom actually says, "I learned that the hard way." Well, not the hard way, she says, but like she learned that already. When she touched the shield, she got a little sting, but not that sting because Deku actually cared about his mom a lot. So he didn't want the shield hurting her. So yeah, and Deku, he well, the doctor says Deku's quirky. It evolves through time and training, and it got it more evolved, the more new stuff he'll learn from the quirk. So yeah, they do a little bit time to tests with Deku's quirk. They actually tells Deku's mom that his quirk is actually strong, so y'all be careful with that quirk. So yeah, they named that quirk energy. So um I don't know. I don't have a better name for it though. But if anybody has a better name, put it down in the comments below. But yeah, Deku, he let's skip now. Let's skip to when Deku's in middle school, and they're talking about the the like who the teacher says, who wants to be a hero. well, not saying that. You know, he says, "Oh, let's talk about your guys' futures," and he says, "Oh, forget it. We all know that you guys want to be a hero." And they always start using the quirk, being happy and all that. So the teacher actually says that Bakugo wants to go to UA. Then the Bakugo does that little speech about him being all good and awesome. And Deku, then the teacher says, "Sorry guys, a family member called me." So yeah, uh, teacher Bakugo did his all speech and all that. So the teacher says, "Oh, so Deku Midoriya wants to go to UA too." So um so everybody looks at Deku and they said they're not gonna tear him down or anything about going to UA. They're gonna say, "Oh, Deku wants to go to UA too. He actually has a strong quirk, so he probably will make it, but probably not to the top, because his quirk is basically shield, and whoever touches shield is gonna get hurt." So Deku actually says, "Oh no, well I have trained my quirk a little bit throughout the years when I first discovered it, so I can like a little energy ball in my hand now. So that's pretty neat now. I could do that now too." And everybody says, "Oh, that's cool too. Whoa!" So Bakugo actually goes up to the desk and blows the desk up. Uh, Deku Deku, his quirk activates and puts a shield around him, and the shield actually got into contact with Bakugo, so Bakugo got hurt and got knocked down from the shield. So he got knocked down from the shield, got hurt. So that's in the class. At the end of class, Deku still gets bullied by Bakugo. Bakugo, Bakugo don't care. So Bakugo, yeah, Bakugo still bullies him with his gang. And then when he goes to walk home, he went under the tunnel to go home. Then the sludge villain pops out, grabs hold of Deku. Then when Deku thinks it's all over, he thinks and says, "Oh, I can see if I can use my quirk." Then Deku uses his quirk a little bit to let him go, like he uses his quirk. And when he uses his quirk, like when he was like shooting a little blast around him, like not a little blast, but little beams around him to like try to let him go. And then the shield activated, and the shield was kind of tearing, like not tearing, like taking little pieces of the sludge villain away, but the sludge was still coming back to the sludge villain. But Deku thought it was all over till he hears Texas Smash. And then All Might is there. So, ooh, dang! I can't believe I got through all this in 3 minutes. I thought, but the other time I did this, it was probably like 10 minutes. Probably gonna be like 10 minutes or 20 minutes. Because the other time I did this was like 20 minutes. So yeah, uh, he says, "Oh, like Deku gets like he fainted because one reason because he was getting suffocated and he fainted. So he woke up. All Might was in front of him. So All Might. So Deku says, "Oh, can you take my autograph? Can you take my autograph?" Well, like what other people like, but Deku. All Might already gave him his autograph. And like Deku's like, "Can I get your autographs?" And Mike already gave him his autograph in his notebook. So he knows that he says, "Oh, I must share this through generation to generation of my family," and then like all that. But then when All Might was about to go, Deku grabs onto his leg when he jumped. So so yeah, Deku, All Might's like, "Oh, get off me," and Deku's like, "If I get off you, I'll fall and I'll die." And All Might's like, "Oh, you're right." Then goes, lands on the roof, then tells Deku, "Wow, that's dangerous. Why would you do that?" then I just wanted to ask you a question. Then All Might's like, then what's the question? What? No. I can't have this question right now. And then All Might Deku was like, can I be a hero with only a defense quirk? And then All Might actually stops. Well, he doesn't stop, but like, cause the what he stops when Deku mentions that part when everybody thought he was a quirkless loser. So uh, he stops when he mentioned that he just wants. So Deku um tells All Might about his quirk and it's kind of defensible, but he trains enough so he can shoot little beams. Then All Might says you can't be a hero. Then you can't be a hero. A strong one, in fact. But but like but like all the other stuff, you can be a hero, and yeah, but then till so All Might did collapse out of his buff form and went into a small Might form. Then when he did that, Deku seen it like, what? Where's All Might? You're not the real All Might. I'm fake. Coming. And then all that other stuff. And then Deku, but All Might actually basically tells Deku that hopefully you keep your mouth shut. But my quirk is actually, and those people that could buff up and like other stuff. Like, yeah, that's me. I could buff up into my all my form, but this is my small my form right now. Then All Might said, I mean, yeah. And then Deku was like, oh. And then All Might says, now, excuse me, I have to go. Then All Might just leaves, and then when he goes downstairs, he knows that he doesn't have the sludge villain in the bottles. So when he noticed that, he's like, oh shoot. And then then that's when the explosion happens. Then Deku's like, oh, that's an explosion. I have to get down there fast. Then he just walks down there, or not walking, or runs down there. Want to see what kind of. Like, he didn't say, "Oh, that's the swordsman." That's it. Like he says, "Oh, that's a villain attack." So he just runs down there. And then when he runs down there, he says, "Oh, wow!" He trying to get through the crowd. Like, what's going on? What's going on? Until he sees the sludge run, and then he notices that I, when I would grab on, I must have knocked the sludge running down, and set him free. So, and then he noticed a little bit more. The hero's not doing nothing. Oh, that quirk must not be capable enough to do this one. Like to like do this hero. Like defeat this defeat this villain. Um so Deku so Deku actually see yeah the villain one of the villains said he has a hostage. So he actually sees like a hostage. That's bad. It's a hostage. It's all my fault. I can't believe I did it. This is all my fault. Then he sees the hostage, and he actually sees the hostage, and he says it's Bakugo. Well, it sees it's Bakugo. So he actually clicks. Well, not clicks, but you start running. And that's when you're saying, "What are you doing? Can't get back here!" And then and like, uh, he starts to run faster because his quirk is based off energy, and his energy kind of affected his speed when he was running. So it made him a little faster, and then got over there. And then when he got over there, he got that he did made a little energy ball in his hand and threw it into the sludge villain, exploding enough to make that Bakugo get out of the sludge villain. It didn't kill the sludge villain, but it kind of like splattered some of his sludge that was around Bakugo out, setting Bakugo free, like blowing some of his sludge away to like set Bakugo free. So Bakugo like stumbles away from sludge villain, and sludge villain like, you a brat, how dare you do that? And then because some of his sludge kind of went into the fire. It didn't really like touch some of his sludge, but the rest of the sludge came back to him. And then when he was about to hit uh, Deku, I mean, All Might appeared and said, "Oh, I'll," but like, I forgot. I don't know what time. I don't know what Smash he did that time, but he did enough to change the weather. That one to change the weather. Last time, the first time he did, so it was like Texas Smash. So now I don't know what time, I don't know what Smash this was, but yeah, he did that, changed the weather, saved Deku and Bakugo. So Bakugo was getting praised by his cool quirk and hanging in there, and Deku's kind of getting praised too, but getting um tore down too at the same time. So Deku is walking home. Bakugo appears, says, "Oh, I don't owe you nothing, Deku. I don't owe you nothing. So, so don't think of it, you nerd." And then he walks away. And then, when he does that, he like mothering, like, I don't know, just burning no nerd, bright nothing. So when he did that, Deku, I was about to say something. I'm about to I forgot what I was about to say. Deku Deku just starts walking again back to his house till All Might appeared, and then he did all that posing and all that. Then when he did that, he ran out of time. Then that whole part happened when, yeah, I'm gonna have Deku overpowered, and this what if I'm gonna have Deku overpowered. I don't care, overpowered Deku. Okay, now um. All Might says, "Oh, like the whole thing with All Might's quirk and all that happens about splitting a little bit of one for all and all that about getting passed down from user to user." So Deku, he he's so I was about to say something. Deku like says yeah, like I could get out. Deku says yeah to his quirk. So he did that. They did that whole training montage about all the training and about like all the beach. Going to the beach to do the training about cleaning it up. That happened. Uh um. So that the months passed to where the entry exam happened. From the training, Deku was already kind of buff because he was working on his quirk already. He was kind of a little bit, a little bit buff. I mean buff, buff. He was already a little bit buff, so he was a little bit buff, so he got like some more more buffer. So uh, Deku I was about to say, yeah. So they went to UA. Deku did fall down to him, and then Uraraka did catch him. And Deku, I mean, yeah, Bakugo still not went and started muttering, "Get out my way, loser," and all that. Baku so Deku the whole written exam still happens. Deku, and then that other time when now we're at when the pointers happen, and one pointer now that happens. So when it happens, Deku was actually trying to go walk to see about thank Uraraka, but I mean Ida, he still stops Deku. Some saying about, oh, you're trying to distract her from getting a perfect grade on this and all that. So yeah, and Deku he just y'all just know he's saying, no, I didn't, I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to thank her for what she did. Then well, Jenny doesn't believe that. So it says go. Deku didn't. So Deku realized he's still now to say that because everybody was already focused. So then he realized that too, cause he became focused too. So he realized, and then when he realized that, he like he put that same energy because he already has one for all. He already has one for all. So when he did that, like when he did one for all, like when he was like one for all and his quirk make kind of like combine like a little bit, but not like all the way, but like trying to combine a tiny bit. And then when that happened, uh, he started running real fast, and when then uh um Ida seen that, he was like, oh yeah, and then Ida was running fast too. So Ida was like, I mean like Deku was like, when he had that little ball of energy that he threw at the sludge villain and made it explode to like Bakugo. He did it to one of the pointers, and it blew up parts, like lots of chunks of them away. So he did that, and then Deku, and then then another one, he made a beam come out of his hand and like shoot through one of the pointers and exploding it. Then one, and then it came from that time. Went to now we're going to that time when we seen that big one pointer. I guess I'll call it one pointer. That big one, and everybody was running back. Deku actually seen Uraraka under a rock, about to get crushed by the big pointer's foot. So Deku actually like jumps. Like when he jumps, he like little tiny, like some little bit of electricity comes around him, not like that much. And he does use some of Run for All and some of his quirk, and then boosh all the way in the sky. Body, because that went faster. When he jumped, he was faster than the original part of the original story. So Deku, he did a punch. He punched the the one pointer in the face, but the punch actually equal to the punch towards, well, not equaled, but it was a tiny bit stronger from the original story. So it was kind of a little bit stronger from the original story. So it like it blew the more of the part of the pointer's head off, knocking it down, and saving Uraraka. But some of his arm and legs were kind of still hurt from that. So that because it was that throwback of One for All. So Deku, he was falling, then he couldn't do nothing about it. So his quirk energy actually did something. It actually kind of healed his wounds because actually healed some of his wounds on his legs and his arm. Uh, because like I think the body, like he because like his quirk is energy and it's basically off his energy. So I think it's gonna. I'm just gonna say it's gonna like put like some kind of healing effect on him, give him like a healing thingy too from that quirk. So it heals him up a little bit. So it heals him up a little bit. So at that point he can walk, but not like it still hurts a little bit, but a tiny bit. So he but he's still falling. He doesn't want to hurt himself because this fall's a big fall. So um so Baraka still slaps him and helps him go down. And the emergency lady, I forgot her name, but she kisses Deku to make his injuries go away again. And Deku, his energies and I can't say, I don't know why it does this. I do this, but his injuries go away. So his injuries do go away. He actually in this, so a week go by, and the letter comes if he passed or not. So Udoraka, why did I say Udoraka? But his mom and him are waiting. I guess I say Odoraka because his mom and Odoraka kind of look alike for some reason. But yeah, they are waiting for um the letter. The letter comes, and then they're worried, well, like shy to open it because they don't know if they could pass or not, but they have to be brave and open it. So they opened it, and then they're like, and then all my peers had said, "Oh, you passed, young Midoriya," and then they got happy that Deku passed. But right now, I'm gonna end this video off. So guys, like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Bye guys.